I've always imagined how people who have spouses abroad cope. And that is one topic we want to look at today. Guys, welcome to another episode of the Dialogue Box. My name is Bukolami, and usually, as you know now how we do it, with me here today is Adeto, aka Deluxe Baby.
Hello, beautiful people. It's good to have you here today again. Just like Bukola Mi has said, our topic today is how, let me say me, I am the, how do I put it? I'm the case study for today. Bukola would have just told me that,
I didn't want to be so direct.
Today is all about your real life story. I would have just come prepared, but now, don't worry. I will still give it to you. If she's throwing it at me, I will throw it back. Definitely.
Actually, guys, before we move deep, let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Adeto, not to sound cliche. I've always admired you,
Why?
Stop it now.
Why?
Stop
I only
it now.
asked why.
Okay, guys, let me tell you guys the truth. I've always admired this lady because her husband lives abroad. And because someone like me, I no go fit. I'm a lover gay.
Don't show.
I cannot. I'll not be sleeping on the bed alone at night. She ain't wine meaning. So now today.
It's as simple as that. You hold your
Okay,
pillow
so
if you need
now
something to help.
I want to from your journey, there are a lot of things I want to share with us, and because I know that there are some people who will still find themselves in this situation. Sometimes not what you really wanted, but it just happened, especially if you're in Nigeria. People have traveled because they go for greener pastures. Some people go for education. Some people it just happened. And probably some people, their own extended families are abroad and they need to go meet them and they leave their wife. Or probably the embassy denies their wife the visa, but they need to go first, So, baby me, how do you think people whose spouse will still leave them and go abroad will cope?
Oh. Hey. Is it that question you're asking me?
Yeah.
I'm not in direct position to answer.
Why?
I only know about myself.
Yeah, I know.
If you know me too well, I used to say this thing that relationship, friendship, marriage, it is not a one shoe
fits all. True.
The way I can adjust, it's not the same way another person would adjust.
Yeah.
But you see, about me,
okay,
I would say the basic thing is understanding. Knowing your spouse and understanding yourself.
Okay.
God's willing, January 26th will be my 6 years anniversary.
Oi.
And
we should have a shekere here. Oh,
yes,
congratulations, baby.
And when I tell you 6 years, okay. When I look at the time I've been with my husband, my darling, if I count, I'm not sure it will be up to a year.
If you count it per day, like 365 days in a year.
It's not going to be up to a year. But with understanding, we're able to cope. Because my husband is the type that is always making video calls.
Okay, okay. Let me take that from you. That's in communication part.
You get.
That means both parties need to have good communication.
When you have a good communication,
okay,
I think 1 of 10, you've passed that stage.
So for someone to really maintain that, now you're telling us that there is good communication between both of you.
Oh yes.
So which means that either of you should really be dedicated to making that communication effort, like calling every time.
Either of us.
Okay.
It is both of us.
That means you call too then.
Yes.
Okay.
It is both of us, because when you say either, it's just on one part, and it can be tiring.
True.
When it's just on one part, you feel like you are doing too much. Sometimes you see yourself as if, am I not forcing myself on this person? But if you are doing it and the other party is reciprocating,
makes it easier.
It makes it easier.
Good. Okay.
So it makes it easier. Communication is important.
And I have a question. This
Go
is
ahead,
the part.
madam.
It has been my secret
Hey,
question. Like
this
I
one
asked
Bukola me
myself,
saying
hold on
secret.
now,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
wait, wait, wait,
oh,
wait.
yeah.
Like that's been deep in my heart. Sometimes I don't know how to ask people who I find that their spouses live abroad. You understand? So now, if both of you are Nigerians, like you, the husband, you're both Nigerians, and with the breakfast that men are serving the ladies in Nigeria, with the rate of infidelity and co, how do you carry yourself in this marriage that it is not a problem to you?
You see that your question? I want
Yeah.
you to be straight. Like, are you asking me now that how do I cope, or are you
How
asking me
is-
like, okay,
I'm asking that infidelity is a fear we all have, even
Mm-hmm.
if you're not married. Some ladies who are not married are always they are afraid that if I get married now, my husband might be cheating, you know. But some people in marriage don't even think about infidelity. Where they are going is where they are going. That's what I'm asking. That
Yes.
how do you go
okay,
in that
me,
part?
Me now. While we were courting, I used to tell my husband that if anybody should come to me now and tell me this guy is cheating, I won't believe.
Good.
I used to tell him that if they tell me now that this guy cheats, I won't believe. My own is I'm facing you. You are my problem.
So we just share.
So if you're not doing it, if I'm not seeing you, in this my head, it's not happening.
Good.
So you get. But once I start having that mindset, once I start having that picture,
that's what
that
I'm
this person
saying.
is cheating,
Yeah,
It will
even when
keep
sometimes even when
affecting
they are
me.
not cheating,
coupled with
you
the
have
fact
it in
that
your head.
we are not together.
Yeah,
So it
make
will break
worse.
this thing we have.
I just hope someone you're
But-
speaking to someone here today because
But for the fact that I have it in my head that this is my husband and he's my husband.
yeah,
I'm
that's
seeing
the
him alone
focus.
and he's seeing me alone.
alone.
That is it.
alone. Thank
But
you.
if I have it in my head that this guy is cheating, it will affect me.
The marriage.
It would affect everything we've been building. So, to me, he doesn't cheat. If you like, cheat. But to me and you, my husband is a saint.
Okay, I think what I've learned
Because sorry.
Okay.
I spoke about this thing to a friend, and then my friend is like, you want baccalaureate? I said, you can put your own.
I was coming.
Sure.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. That
I told my friend, you can
I
put your own here. You can put your own
on
here.
your feet.
It's your business. But you see, for my kind of person, I know the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
I'm temperamental. That one. So I don't want something that would
Now trigger
affect
the
me
temperament.
psychologically.
Yes.
I don't want something that would disturb me. So I tend to put it like, my husband doesn't cheat. So we'll be on that level that my husband doesn't cheat.
Okay, there's something about you that people don't know, but I have known about you that I would like you to encourage people also to toe that path, is how you are dedicated to your marriage, even though your man is not here. I don't know how you do it, but it's something that I admire in you, that disregard the fact that this man is not here, this baby is so dedicated to this man and to her family, you know. How do you do that? Because people want to learn.
Just like you said the other time, I'm also a lover girl, but I try as much as possible. I'll say that I don't like a situation whereby it will look as if you're oppressing people. The type of person I am, before any small my husband, this one,
Yeah.
I want to say something like this. I must put
Mention your
my
husband.
husband. But I looked at it like,
Shit, to not be as if I'm
You
pressuring
understand.
people like this.
so I just said, okay. I said to myself now, even without you saying this thing, from your actions, people know that you love this man. And he loves me too, in all
Confirm.
honesty. My husband
That
loves
I
me.
know.
So I would not want to play with his feelings,
Yeah, since he does not play with
since he's
yours.
not playing with mine too. You understand?
Okay.
So I do all my best. I do everything in my capacity to make him happy. He's not here, quite all right. But if this thing, you know, we are humans too, and we know that when we do this thing, it's going to affect our partner. You know that. Except if we just want to
Do
have this
banko.
strong head, like
Banko,
what
we
will
know,
happen.
we
But
know.
you know that this thing I'm doing, when my partner finds out that I'm doing this thing, he's not going to be happy about it.
Yeah.
So I don't do it. I don't do it. You see, sometimes I'll know that I just think the favor you.
You will not like
My husband
it.
might not talk, but let me ask him. Hey, babe, see this cloth, is it not too short? Is it, my husband will be like, if you're comfortable with it,
Go ahead.
you know, it's different from you now wearing it like a kilo fashion. You get those little things, it counts. You know, people outside will be like, married woman, can you come? Some people will be like, how to refer phone,
Yeah.
how to shake, can you come? But it's just about your dedication to the relationship or marriage. It's about respecting your partner. So I hear people say that it's a 50-50 thing. Why do you have to respect him? Why do you have to honor him? It's not like respect in the sense that you want to worship him more, but it will come naturally when you see
Yeah.
that this person is your all in all.
And
It
like they
gives you
said, when a
everything.
woman is treated right,
Respect will come.
submissive,
It will
you
come
know.
naturally. It will flow.
Thank
So,
you.
that's
So,
just
okay, may I say that enough of you being on the spot, right? Okay. So, guys, when we come back, we'll share some nuggets because this is telling us that even a spouse being here and the other one being in diaspora, in marriages can still work and is still working.
Of course, yes.
Adetohun is a testament to that. Welcome back, guys. So at this point, we want to be sharing some tips and some words of encouragement to people because we realize that in a bid for us to want a better life, in some people's lives, this situation might come up.
yes.
And it's not a forbid kind of thing because I used to say, God forbid that, and listening to her talk, I realized that it's really not that bad
Not
if
that
only you can
bad.
put in some
Energy.
strategies and energy in it. So I think one of the things, like from what I've heard from her, is the fact that there's trust is prominent
It is.
in their marriage, which is very, very important, right?
And for everyone to know that every marriage is unique in its own
In
way.
fact, tell us that one.
Every marriage is unique in its own way. Don't say that this person's marriage is perfect. You never can say.
What they are going through.
It is only what I want you to know
that you
that
say
will put outside there.
Exactly.
So whatever you're going through at home, know that your marriage is unique. Just find a way to make it work.
Yeah. Then another one I know is patience. I have some family friends who there's a particular man whose husband traveled, woman rather, whose husband traveled, and I think for like 15 years or so thereabout. And today they are all together now in the US. So it takes patience and understanding.
That is it.
Yeah. So
If it's for greener pasture, we have so many factors that
not even with the way Nigeria is doing.
Yes, we have
us.
so many factors that we warrant traveling out.
Yes.
So don't let us see it as
a
something
God-forbid
that
thing.
it's not possible. It can happen to anybody.
Anybody.
So when we are in that position, please let's try our best. Let's communicate with our spouse. Don't let us be harsh. When you communicate with your spouse, try and be accommodating with the families too.
Yeah.
Because when you accommodate the family, they will tell your husband, they will talk to him too. And you never can tell.
That's true.
You never can tell.
That's
so
true. Why you
let's
were
not
just
be
talking?
rigid.
Okay.
Let me put it that way. Let's not be rigid. So accommodate families. Don't say because my husband is not around now, I don't want to see anybody. It's just me and myself and my children. No. Accommodate people. Let them come. At least even with that, you feel relaxed. You know that, okay, you have these people around you. You have these people by your side. Please, it is very important.
And while she's talking, something just entered my head. I'm like, okay, probably I want to call out some people. And if you are a spouse, most times I know this happens to the men who travel abroad and you do not communicate well with your wife and children at home. Some even do not even communicate at all. They hardly call.
Right.
It is really not good. Everything you're doing over there, you're working for this family here. So you need to like carry them along and communicate and share love to them.
Thank you.
Yes.
From what you said now, I just want to pick something. We have some spouses that are cranky. at every given opportunity like this.
Korani.
Whenever they call them like this, I'm busy, I'm at work,
Exactly.
I'm
Some men are like
and you will
that.
now say that your partner is cheating. Why won't they cheat? No, let's be practical here.
But does
Why
it
won't-
justify cheating? That's another angle you're taking it to.
I'm just saying that,
Okay,
that it
okay,
happens.
okay, yeah, I know.
This is one of the factors. It happens.
Yeah.
So create time. Talk to them. When you don't talk to them and they find solace outside,
That's it. You allow the vacuum.
you get. So please, let's just let's bring the gap together. Let's find a way. I know it's not easy out there too. I know it's not easy, but when we create time for these people, little things count. So please, viewers at home, we don't want to take too much of your time. If you are in my position, I want you to drop a comment there. I want you to tell us how you've been managed. You know me, I already said my own. So please drop your comments. We want to read from you too. Okay, viewers at home, if you're in the same shoes as I am, I want you to drop your comments there. I want you to tell us how you've been coping, how you've been managing. You know now, this thing is not easy, but I trust that we are managing ourselves. So I want you to drop it there. Let people read from you too.
Yeah.
Let them have another experience so they can know that it's not the end of the world. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for always listening to us. Till we meet again. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe, follow
Like.
us, like, and drop comments on all our
And
social
share.
media pages. Yes, share.
It's important.
Share.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.